Hello, my amazing friends. 2. Today, I have something truly special for you. 3. Listen carefully, because this story will change the way you think, speak, and feel about English. 4. He is the finest psychologist the world has ever produced. 5. He understood the human heart like no one else. 6. You must have heard about Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, Macbeth, and Othello. 7. These are not just stories, they are mirrors of life. 8. They reflect love, power, betrayal, ambition, everything that makes us human. 9. And he captured it all in his words. 10. His influence is so great that English itself would not be the same without him. 11. Many words, phrases, and ideas we use today came from his brilliant mind. 12. But how did he become William Shakespeare, the greatest writer in history? 13. He was not born into a rich or powerful family. 14. He did not attend a grand university. 15. Yet, he became the most famous name in literature. 16. So if you are learning English today. 17. If you struggle with words. 18. If you wonder how to express yourself. 19. Then this story is for you. 20. Because Shakespeare himself started as an ordinary boy, just like anyone else. 21. This is a story of struggle, passion, and unstoppable creativity. 22. So sit back, listen carefully, and enjoy. 23. This will not only improve your English listening skills but also fill you with inspiration. 24. It was a cold April day in the year 1564. 25. In a small English town called Stratford-upon-Avon, a baby boy was born. 26. His parents, John and Mary Shakespeare, held him close. 27. Never knowing that their son would one day change the world. 28. 28. His name was William Shakespeare. 29. Stratford-upon-Avon was not a big city. 30. It was a quiet town with narrow streets, wooden houses, and a river flowing gently through it. 31. People lived simple lives, working as farmers, traders, and craftsmen. 32. William's father, John Shakespeare, was a glove maker. 33. He made fine leather gloves and sold them in the town market. 34. He was a hard-working man, respected in the community. 35. His mother, Mary Arden, came from a wealthy farming family. 36. She was kind, strong, and full of love for her children. 37. William was the third of 8 children. 38. The house was always noisy, filled with laughter, chatter, and the sounds of daily life. 39. But William was different. 40. He was curious. 41. He observed everything. 42. He listened to how people spoke, how they laughed, how they cried. 43. He didn't know it yet, but this curiosity would one day make him the greatest playwright of all time. 44. In those days, there were no televisions, no phones, and no internet. 45. People entertained themselves with stories. 46. Traveling actors would come to town and perform plays in the streets. 47. Young William would watch in amazement, his eyes wide with excitement. 48. He loved listening to old legends, folktales, and heroic stories from history. 49. Each story made his imagination stronger. 50. At the age of 7, William started school. 51. The school was a small, simple building with wooden benches and a strict teacher. 52. But what he learned there would shape his destiny. 53. He studied Latin, history, poetry, and literature. 54. Latin was the language of scholars, and young William became quite good at it. 55. He read the great stories of ancient Rome and Greece. 56. He discovered writers like Ovid, Plutarch, and Virgil. 57. Their words stayed with him, inspiring his future plays. 58. But William wasn't just a bookworm. 59. He loved nature. 60. he would walk through the green fields, watch the river, and listen to the sounds of birds. 61. He played with his friends, ran through the streets, and enjoyed life like any other boy. 62. Yet, there was something inside him, a deep hunger for words, stories, and meaning. Just when life seemed normal, trouble struck. 64. William's father, once a respected businessman, began facing financial problems. 65. He had borrowed money for his glove-making business, but things were not going well. 66. This meant the family now had less money. 67. It was a difficult time for everyone. 68. There were even days when they struggled to buy food. 69. William saw the stress in his father's eyes. 70. He heard the worry in his mother's voice. 71. He knew that life was uncertain. 72. But instead of feeling hopeless, he observed everything. 73. He felt every emotion deeply. 74. He learned that life is full of ups and downs, something he would later write about in his plays. 75. Even as a child, William had a special way with words. 76. He would make up little poems and rhymes. 77. He loved to act, to play roles, and to entertain his friends with stories. 78. But no one in Stratford-upon-Avon knew that this young boy, 79, would one day write the most famous plays in the world. 80. For now, he was just William, the boy with big dream.